What's up?
Hey guys,
How's everybody doing?
What you're doing?
Who is that?
that was me. I'm trying to turn it
Unbelievable.
on so I can read the text.
Yeah, that's what I do too, bro. I'm trying to get into it. I'm just my fingers
There we
ain't
go.
fast enough.
What's up, Jason? Got Jason Johnson coming in. So how are you guys doing? Are you all staying busy? What's up with you guys at work?
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, we started getting busy.
Is it warm enough yet, or what kind of work?
We've had some no cooling calls. Not a lot of them, but they're starting, and people are starting to worry about the summer, so they're calling about preventive maintenances. You know, my favorite thing
You're
to
doing
do.
maintenance? Are you doing maintenance?
I
Are you
do
just
them.
like, nah?
I do them when somebody asks for one, or if I see a need.
Okay.
Business is built on maintenance, right?
It's
Some
the
people,
best. It's the best way to get that
yeah, definitely.
income.
That's their bread and butter.
Oh yeah, but it keeps us busy during like right now. I was telling Kurt before the show that I have the I know I've been bringing it up a lot, but the ice machines at
Hospital?
the hospital.
Mhm.
I was about to finish. I think we have like 2 more to do tomorrow, and one's at a different location because they also own all the emergency room uh, places that are around.
Hell yeah.
Those ER places, and I was gonna finish, like I said, 2 of them tomorrow, and then be done with it. I finally caught up and everything, and they're like, "Did you go to these other ER rooms or places we got?" I was like, "It wasn't on the list."
They didn't tell me.
And I was like, "I didn't know." And then they're like, "Oh, we need you to do, I think it's like 4 more buildings." I'm like, "All right." Well, I mean, it's money, right?
Facts, bro. Money's money. We steady week. Today was a nicer earlier day. So did an install on Monday and worked.
What's the weather like over there?
This morning it was like in the 50s. Like we're hitting like the mid 60s.
So it's like cool out, because those guys that were at that
63.
Central Therm thing, I saw them wearing hoodies out there on the beach.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it definitely like tomorrow. Like it's gonna be in the 80s next week.
It's supposed to hit 73 for us tomorrow.
Yeah, we got 75.
We're hovering that 80-degree over here.
That's some nice weather, though. That's nice to be outside in that weather.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, it's perfect to be able to get out and do it. Like go outside and be comfortable.
I filmed a job today where I started out in a jacket and a hoodie and ended up in a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how my days are all the time. Like
Yeah.
it gets to like 50 in the morning. I'm like, got to put something on. And like a couple hours later, it's already hot.
Yep. That's how, same here. Like I did the same thing, Kurt. Like I put on the big hoodie or the light jacket. And then I'm just like the last call I went to, I ran the system in heat because it was cool in there. And I was like, I was sweating my ass off. I was like, I ain't taking it off though. And
just deal with it.
Yeah, just dealt with it. And then when I got in the truck, I took it off, cranked the AC on.
What's up, Brian? Yeah, Jason's talking about the brutal heat that we get, because we get, last year was like almost 120 consistently, like 118.
Yeah, Texas got it bad last year.
Yeah, I was like, man, it's never been this bad, or that many days in a row, and it was brutal.
Yeah, I think you had a heat wave for a long time.
I was gonna say we had like several heat waves, or just that heat wave just never ended or something, because like it was like just week after week after week. But I think it was weird for a lot of places, like unusually hotter.
Well, we had a hot summer, and it was one of our hottest, but it wasn't nothing like what y'all went through.
Yeah,
we're out here dying.
That's what it's about. It's always 100% humidity and not 100 degrees here during the summer. So it's like sweet, bro. You think as much as like, you know, you equate sweat with fat loss and stuff. It's not true, because I will not lose any weight. Like
that high humidity, I tell you what, it'll get you.
Yeah, bro. You know what's so funny? All right, so that I'll send it a little. There's a little meme. There's just like family on like YouTube and all that shit, and they have like their dad doing stuff, and they're like, "It's so hot out," and they're like, "No, don't say nothing." And the dad comes downstairs like, and he stomps and goes, "It ain't the heat that gets you; it's the humidity." Like it's so stupid, but it's funny because it's
Dude,
a,
what's the name of that account? Because I've seen them come out
yeah.
before.
It's like it's a family like the
It's
McFarlanes, I
yeah, it's
think.
like okay, yeah, it's always a dad with his like dad jokes or
Yeah, and he's got
something.
the glasses and shit. He's like, and they're like, "No, don't say nothing," and then he like just stomps down, and the mom and the son are cowering, and he's like, "It's the humidity."
Yeah, that dude is. I think I've seen him on Instagram,
They're hilarious.
and they have the one where like they need something specifically to fix something, and he's like,
He runs
he went
down.
down,
Yeah,
he went down to his little area, and it's like exactly what he needs because he hoards everything that he's ever had, scraps and stuff.
like you're gonna need some like that. We do that shit for work, right? He's like, I know I'm gonna need
Yeah,
this. Like we would take what's really useful is like train. They would send those little U bend on their gas valves. Like if you were coming in on the opposite side, and if we weren't utilizing them, we would take that shit off. And I had a stockpile of them things, so you didn't have to put a bunch of street 90s to make it work to go to the opposite side. It was pretty fantastical. But I ain't used one in 4 years.
My bad thing is I'll save something
Mm-hmm.
thinking I might use it later on, but when I need it, I just go buy a new one because I don't know it's there.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, Gil?
I can't stay long after the podcast 3 nights in a row if my wife comes in and see me. I'm surprised I got out. I felt so bad because, like I said, the kids were yelling, and I was like, I'm just gonna. I got a thing.
It's a work thing, you know.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah, but Gil's putting in that overtime. What did he do? Like what did he say? 3
in a row.
He did 3 this week.
Trying to get on everybody else, like it was getting on not like his own schedule, but it was
Well, he's got those sponsors he's got to satisfy.
Hey, that's what it is now. He's got to fulfill that fucking agreement, bro. You get locked in. You get.
Yeah, he's trying to go hard this year, and I'm like, man, like we'll see how many episodes he comes out with this year.
He got pretty consistent there. What was it? Not last. I guess the year before he kind of. But yeah, great job, Gil.
Yeah, did you catch? What was it? Tuesday? He had that company Inferno something.
Yeah,
they have that spray that makes everything flame resist or fire resistant, basically.
Yeah, he put it on a paper towel and he demoed it with some MAP gas, and it nothing. Like the paper towel didn't even singe or anything.
That was pretty cool. And there he is. Inferno Armor. That's what I kept trying to I kept trying to comment that, and I guess it was blocking me, and I was like, light yourself on fire. I want to see it.
Yeah, I made sure to block that comment, right? Yeah, no, that
it wasn't coming through.
They were whatchamacalls it? It's for like racers, like I guess like race car drivers,
NASCAR,
like yeah, maybe like that, and like funny cars and things like that, like the drag strip. I don't know. I kind of came in and out of it.
It's really cool because, like you said, they showed something where they drenched half of it or something. I don't know if it was a towel or something, and like it literally burnt up and it caught on fire until it reached the point that it was drenched in, and then it just like went out, like it stopped.
It's like firefighters and everything use this. Yeah, legit. Like Gil was saying, $45 a bottle. That's not bad at all, considering like how much the putties and all that cost. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised how much that stuff costs.
What
do y'all use? Kurt, you use any putty or
sometimes
just old school wet rag?
Hell yeah.
Lately I've been using that spray on gel that's supposed to help keep stuff cool.
Yeah. The refrigeration technologies one,
like EXVs and stuff like that.
Which one are you using though? What brand? It's not the refrigeration technology one.
I don't think so. It's kind of like in a white bottle.
Thermal trap or something.
Oh yeah, there's a thermo one. It's white and blue.
I've only seen 2.
I don't remember.
Well, I got the Viper. I haven't used it yet. Generally, my favorite one has been the wet rag. Just it's like the way it molds. Like it's like kinetic sand, and then like over.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, like the hot block. I'll use that too, but depending on where you're at in the stage of how often you've used it, and then rehydrate it. Just I feel like the wet rag really molds.
Does the rehydrate okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it in there and then it gets all sloppy, but like you fucking take it all out. But then when you take it out, it's all crumbly, so you lose a bunch of it. And then I try to pick up the little pieces, and then all the dirt's in it. I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, because the hot block solder wall is like they want to well, they said they guarantee it for life, right? Like that you can keep hydrating it and that it'll always be good. I feel like it's a little bit messier versus the Viper one, the wet rag.
Yeah,
and I like the wet rag, but John Pastorola had told me that one, once you do put a flame to it and kind of burn it, char it, that it is bad. Like he doesn't recommend reusing it.
That makes sense.
But it is cheaper too. That one's cheaper than the hot block.
Using that if I'm doing like a reversing valve or something. I like that.
That's what I use it for, just valves and stuff.
I'll use
unless
that.
it's like a really tight area, I'll just throw a little rag on there.
There's somebody in town. He's a good tech. He swears when he does a reversing valve, he don't put nothing on it. He welds in his copper and then he cools it off real fast. And I'm like, that seems like that wouldn't work. But he swears it does.
Well, we've been doing it for 45 years, Kurt.
Yeah, some people get away with stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know, because
I'm not
even like even the like when you're putting in a new condenser, a split system, the valves, some people don't even protect those and they try to get away with it.
Are you supposed to?
And then I've seen some where it's like, oh shit, and then it's like it starts leaking out because they overheated the valves.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. At least use a wet rag, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was taught.
And then
you can take off the cap and fill it with water.
I like that.
Just fill it with water and it won't get past boiling temperature.
That's nice.
Wait, get a what?
You take off the cap, the service
cap.
Oh.
And then you fill it with water.
Oh, I've never heard that. I need to try that.
Tuesday, y'all, on a Thursday.
I've never tried that or seen that, so I need to try that.
Yeah, it's legit. Yeah, I was always just the rag. Make sure you oh, look at this. You are. When can we get moderators? Because that's the first time I've heard that. No. Yeah, no, I'll always pop, you pop your straighters out, you take your caps off, and then I fudge that crap around it because I'm not the best brazier. But or I'll use and then inside I always use the blanket. I use the Viper one because I don't have a solder weld one. And that one works good. I wet it down, you don't have to. But
the new one?
What they need to fucking do though is have that, like where that slit is, there needs to be a flap there that you can slap, and then you can put both line sets in the blanket, and it covers everything instead of big wide open gap,
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But I see people like put the putty on the blanket too.
Oh yeah, but
overkill, right? Like that's it's like, God,
just pick one.
Yeah, come on. Unless they're a sponsor, okay. Unless they're affiliated.
Brian likes the twin tip. I just started using
like
that one,
like the forked one.
Yeah, and then I've been wanting to get the Captain Hook one.
I just picked up 2 of those, bro, just because like I could never find them.
Yeah, me either. I want to get one and try it.
Yeah, found it at.
But the twin tip was really good for some repairs that I did recently. But like I got like a mini version because I got that mini kit that
oh yeah, the little
I don't know how you call it. Yeah. So the tip was smaller and that works great because it concentrates the heat better. Because I think Kurt had mentioned on one of the videos that I did, it was overkill for that repair that I did on the U bend, and I I had it and then I messed it up because I had too much heat on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been liking the smaller tips.
I could have used a hook tip today. I had a
Yeah.
The TXV coil one.
yeah. I could have
I
used
just-
something like that today. Upside down welds on. I mean,
Mhm.
in kind of
I
tight spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard that they're good, and I finally like looked into it, and I've seen how easy it makes some stuff.
Yeah. Gotta get on it.
All right,
See?
Gil. So what? So Jake, you have that Ninja Creamy too?
Oh yeah. So all right.
Or we're telling Kurt about it.
Yeah. All right, Kurt. So the Ninja Creamy, man, you make your own ice cream. Okay. You just put the shit in the freezer overnight, 12 hours, 24 hours, milk, vanilla extract. I do milk and protein powder, bro. And it whips this shit up into legit ice cream. Like it's stupid. It's what do they call that? Sorcery, bro. It's some witchcraft ass Hogwarts Harry Potter stuff.
Wait a
And
minute. Does it fit on a Ninja? Do you have
It's
to?
it's
its
a
own.
whole thing. It's like a whole machine. It was like this big trend, dude. I mean, they've been out for a while. And here it is.
Yeah, we just got one too.
Yeah,
I don't know
dude.
how to use it.
Oh, it's awesome. Like we even just like bought it like a thing of peaches, bro. You dump the peaches in there. They freeze the peaches, the no sugar added stuff for the kids, and it's just like natural peaches. And you turn it into a sorbet, and it tastes just like it's got the consistency of the ice of the sorbet. It's stupid, dude.
Yeah, like you can pick what you want it to make.
So like
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a little coffee maker.
that's why I was like, your thing looked like that. And then what you do, it turns out, where you at? Where you at? Ah, come on, give us a good like, bro. And then you get these things called like mix. Well, they're not mix. They're called mixing, but you put like shit on top of it. It mixes it in, dude. Yeah, like a whole pint of ice cream, dude. Like I said, you can make it's awesome. Stop! Don't. Terrible, bro. Come on. Now I don't even want to talk. You know. You need to get one now. It's legit.
Yeah, we got one. My girlfriend made some stuff for the kids and like slushies.
Yeah,
different
dude,
things.
everything.
Yeah.
You make, and then you can like typically like if you're making your own, that shit you need to let it sit. They say like overnight, but give it 12 to 24 hours. But you can make milkshakes too, so you can just get the pint and then splash milk in it. It's crazy. You're gonna love it now, and you can make your sorbets, bro. Like just cut up a bunch of strawberries and bananas and shit, freeze it, and then mix that thing the next day. Like it's like an Italian ice, like a Luigi's Italian ice type thing.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave the link in the chat if anybody wants to join. Hopefully that worked.
Yeah, now we haven't freaking used it in a while, and I'm like, son of a gun. Now I gotta like make some stuff because it'll just.
I'm already thinking of some ideas.
Oh yeah, they give you like a whole little recipe and everything, like a whatever it's called. Yeah, a little recipe book.
Yeah, there's different ones that make like the slush or snowballs, whatever.
Snowballs, that's a classic. Egg custard, baby, that's my go-to.
Brian,
y'all tell me about this guy who's dressing up like a Spider-Man because you posted something.
Who posted what?
A logo or something for the Spider-Man guy?
Well, hold on. Brian says that he puts vodka in his ice cream. Anyway,
you can adult it, yeah.
No, I had shared with you guys that there was a dude that dresses up. Hopefully, he's not watching, but
he probably isn't. He's out there fighting fucking crime, bro.
He dresses up as Spider-Man in his work posts. I don't know. Who told me?
Brett.
Oh no, it was Gil, right? That said that. Who was it that said that they had somebody?
Brett.
Brett. That's right. That somebody dresses up as Spider-Man in his work too. Anyway, HVAC Spidey or something. And I went through his videos. He does dress up on the roof.
Nah, bro, it's a filter.
Wait a
It's
minute.
all AI.
Is he on the roof like this? Do customers see him dressed up like this?
He might only
Well, I
do
don't
it
know.
when he
He's
gets up there and only does it.
yeah. It was
when
like he
films.
has like I guess it's under his clothes or something. But like when he's like working on stuff, you can see the Spider-Man gloves, and then if he ever does show himself, he has a mask on. So I was like, he's committed.
You have to be.
Oh, yeah. I think I suggested we make a prank on service call for that guy to Jake's house.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what?
he's
Let's
from
not
Florida.
punch him in his Spidey nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get
Oh,
this
we got a
shit outta
guest.
here.
We got a guest coming on. What's
There
up,
he
Brian?
is.
Hey, guys.
B. Rice-A-Roni.
Jake the Snake.
Let's go.
Curtis.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, we were just talking about HVAC Spidey, but how's your day going, man?
It's pretty good, man. Great
Many
weather.
hours of driving.
No, man. Longest drive today was like an hour.
Let's go.
I was stoked.
Nah, it's not bad.
No, but it's like 65 degrees today, man.
Beautiful.
I went up on the first call was up on the roof fixing an old 23-year-old Bryant, and went up there with a jacket, and it didn't stay on very long because it got warm. I was like, "This is nice." I
Yeah.
love
Just
global warming.
wait till summer hits.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
swamp ass and bat wings. It's all good.
It's part of it, you know.
Well, that just helps me get my winter weight off. You know what I mean?
That's what I was thinking, but my hibernation weight stays, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Man,
yeah. It did. I just lost my train of thought. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Eddie HVAC had a question real quick. Started recording his days at work. How do y'all deal with the sound of your voices? They sound real monotone. And what do y'all use to edit?
Is he monotone though? That's the thing. Is he like you, Adrian?
I was gonna say, because that's what I get told about myself all the time. That's what I hear.
Like if that's who you are, that's what it is. If not, I'll say I use wireless mics.
But just be who you are. I mean, there's nothing to really deal with. Just record it and let it rip.
Yeah, I'll say from my experience being that kind of person, it just takes time because like I don't like watching my old videos. I sound very different. I had to take down some of them because they were like horrible, but just get used to it. Keep posting, be more consistent, and you'll get used to it.
Yeah, that's the thing when I haven't posted YouTube, but on Instagram a lot, and it's like I listen to my voice, so I was like, I sound like I'm drunk, or I sound like I really hear my West Virginia accent come out. You know, it's like, man, I sound like a hick, and then I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'm whatever. I always hated the sound of my own voice, anyways.
It's okay. I can't stand it, but
Well, yeah, that's something you have to get over too because it's weird.
Oh
yeah. No, like mine, like it's like, I sound fucking stupid, but whatever.
I know people hear my accent when they listen to my videos, and I don't hear it. I mean, that's just.
Oh, it's there, bro. It's
We
there.
hear it.
I don't hear it at all.
Hey guys. Kirk got that real Southern accent.
Okay, well, we have other guys coming on, but real quick, Brian.
You guys gonna be there?
Well, hold on, Kraus. Since you guys are big on Vito, have you guys ever given away older tool bags to a person learning the trade? So I will say that me and Brian have a giveaway going on on Instagram for a Vito MB5B. So if you guys need a bag, we're gonna give one away over there probably next Friday or Saturday. I haven't figured that part out yet, but next week.
I've given away a big backpack to somebody local.
You're a good man, Kurt. I've given away a bag.
Yeah, I think we all have at this point because I gave away my old MB2s, MB3s to guys. I think I did a giveaway on one. The other one I gave it away, and um, it's just like they're sitting there and they're good bags. I didn't really tear them apart. I think one of them they replaced it for me because the band inside on the MB3, that little stretchy pocket inside, kind of started unraveling. That I didn't tell them the whole story, but it was kind of my fault because I put my meter in there and the little probe stuck there. No, don't text them.
Oh, good thing this thing's not live or being recorded.
Nobody watches.
Yeah, right. They were fucking good, dude.
I already got it. They can't take it back.
Yeah, it's too late.
I already gave it away.
Dude, I filed about 5 false warranty claims to get it back. That's the only reason I have either.
Jeez.
Not true. Not true.
You know, there's another way to get them to replace it. Take a hammer to it and record it.
That's the easiest way, right?
I mean, it fucking worked for
Works every time.
$1,000 ass damn leak detector. Shit. Oh well, I guess we'll just send them another one, guys.
I just actually gave away. I had 2 the MB3s. I just gave one away last week to boys just started each PM guy, but he got accepted into the apprentice program, and he come up to help me replace some door closures on a 0 zone case, and he was talking about wanting to get one, and I said, come out to the van. And I went in there and I said, here you go. And he's like, really? What I owe you? I said, nothing, just work hard.
Look at you. See, that's God's gift. I would have said you owe me lunch for about at least a week. Minimum.
Well,
that's awesome.
I might have said that if I'd been hungry at the time, but
we had just finished eating lunch. Hell yeah,
all
dude.
Right.
That's awesome.
Well, I got somebody else to bring on. So Brian, I appreciate you for coming on, chatting with us real quick.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
Talk to you.
All right,
talk to you later. Our next guest is Mick. What's up, Mick?
What's up?
There he is, Mickey
Kraus.
Boy. What's up, dude?
How's it going, guys? Good to
What are you
see you.
doing?
You're here. What time is it?
Oh yeah, this is the man
Friday
from the
at
future.
2. Friday at 2 p.m. Oh, just about 2. 1:57. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
How's things?
You see it.
Good.
Doing well.
Good.
How's life
Just
over
living
there?
the dream. Good. It's been busy. Busy this week for work for me, which is nice. More late nights doing quotes there, Adrian. Like,
Oh yeah.
the 10 p.m. kind of once everyone goes to sleep. But no, it's going well. Yeah, I'm enjoying lots of good work here flowing at the moment. We had some hot, warmer days come through, which the phone started to get a little hot, which is great. The calls come in, and then some good projects, and I got my first commercial maintenance contract agreement signed. So that was that's a big win for
There
us.
you go.
Just getting some good feedback, and just learning a lot. I had an interesting one yesterday. It was a Mitsubishi Electric AP series wall mount split. The indoor unit was hung, so it was sloping away from the drain point of the indoor unit, and causing a water leak. So I've rehung this unit and got it corrected. Did the second water test, and then the drain backed up. So then I had to go. It was one of those ones where it's mounted on the wall, and the pipe and the line sets all run internally into the wall, so you can't actually see it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Anyway, okay. And it's an old house, so it must have been a pain in the ass to do, because they would have happened to open the jib and then close the jib. But I go underneath the house. The drain line's been disconnected. I'm like, oh, someone's been here before. I pushed nitro through it, couldn't clear it. It was one of those ones I had to go back, because it was a rental property, and go back to the rental agent and say, oh, it's not just a clean out, we're gonna have to run a new drain. It's probably blocked in the wall, pinched off. But when you walk away from a job going, damn it, I didn't fix that one. You know,
Yeah, that's the
It's
worst.
like-
Like, I know what I could have
it's
done.
like I know what the problem is.
Yeah.
I know if I spent another 2 hours and you know I could correct this or maybe run a new proportion of the drain in the wall. But I just got home last night. Fuck it, I couldn't. You know, just yeah,
But at least you know what the problem is.
yeah, yeah,
What's worse is when you diagnose a problem. It's a major repair. You
yeah,
go fix it, and when you're done,
yeah,
it's still doing the same thing.
That's the worst, bro. Like,
yeah.
I swear to God. Oh, this is the other issue you got going on. I didn't tell you, but
Yeah, man, we've all been there. Like,
Yeah.
and especially at the beginning when it takes you longer to figure out things, right? And you
Yeah.
have to tell the customer, I'll be back, right? There's not enough hours in the day. You can't wrap your mind around it. And then you leave, and then it might come to you an hour later.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't
Every
check this,
time.
or I didn't do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like,
Or you
fuck.
forget to put the disconnect back on. You know,
Yeah.
you're rolling
Leave
down
your
the side. You
jumpers
go,
on. Leave your,
did I leave that disconnect off? You know.
That, yep.
I know that there's so many things that people do to remind them. Like somebody told me just hang your keys on the disconnect or do something
That's a good one.
so that you don't forget. But now I double check, triple check, all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, I had that. I had a Hitachi, which I think you might have saw with my little daughter helping me do a bath test. You know, it had
yeah.
it had 3 micro leaks on the indoor coil. The unit was only 2 years old. R32. 3 micro leaks, and they were very, very small, even under like 450 psi pressure testing it. Like it could. I mean, I couldn't even find it with Big Blue. The leak
Yeah, I was
detector
gonna say you
didn't
wouldn't
hit
be
it.
able to find it.
No, and then the dye. There was so when I got to the site, someone had put dye in there, and the whole indoor
It's
coil
all
was lit
over.
up. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, it was more of an exercise to do with my daughter. She's really getting into the shed and watching me tear down units. Crass, she's loving it.
Yeah,
And
I love that, dude.
and so we're in there and doing a pressure test, and there it was 3 leaks, and they're just like super small,
Bloop, bloop,
like
bloop, 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 bloop.
Have
yeah,
you
not
already
even
replaced
that.
that?
Yeah. So here's the interesting thing. Not under warranty. I wouldn't do it under warranty because it was a commercial application, and I think they only have a certain age for commercial application for that particular wall mount with a Hitachi. But they don't sell the individual coil. You have to buy the whole indoor unit. If that makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
What happened?
How am I-
Did I miss
Yeah,
it?
these guys are
Up?
a little distracted over here.
I don't even know how I'm doing it. I'm not.
How you?
This is very simple, bud. That's all you gotta do, hey.
I think Jake mastered it.
No,
Jake did. Yeah.
Yeah,
what's up?
What the hell is that? Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
It must.
Kurt's
Is it
literally
right
sitting
click? Is it
here,
right
like, the
click?
whole time, like underneath
you-
the camera, like, yeah, what's up?
Look at Riley over there just lounging.
Oh, can y'all see him?
You can see his
Yeah.
head pop out.
Does he go on calls with you?
I would love for him to go on calls with me, but
Steve Lab takes his
that's
dog.
not a good idea right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's always dogs wherever you go. Apparently, when you do your
Mhm.
calls,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kurt finds them, don't he?
you can make some
Dogs
friends.
dogs or roosters. You know,
All
Yeah,
the
some
good.
people are like, we don't hear the roosters in my videos anymore, and I'm like, yeah, because try to film inside now.
Yeah.
So, Adrian, I have a question for you. You had
What's
a
up?
short video that was up that was a foldable keyboard for your iPad, and what brand is
did I
that? That's
forget?
kick-ass.
Yeah, so I've had so many questions on that. I guess I didn't respond on YouTube, but it's I need to link it in my tool link, or I'll send you a link to it. I got it off Amazon. It folds up really small and it goes in that backpack. And I had just gotten it recently, and I used it on a job site because the guys were finishing up something, and I went to go help them out. Just put everything out, put my iPad up, and I got to do some invoices there while I waited and sort out
What'd you use to do your invoices?
Jobber. If you guys want to check out the link in the description, you can get yourself a free trial.
Solid.
did you just set him up for that?
You're welcome. I mean,
What's that hat you're wearing there?
Oh, this hat here. Oh, it's almost actually it's the same type of hat Kurt has there actually. Sweatshirt Kurt
We've all
has
got
on
hats
there.
on. Yeah.
It's trollcodeclothing.com. You can use discount code Kraus10, save yourself some money. They're having up to 40% off for females right now. Get your wives something good because they do have some badass shit. My wife
I was
likes.
gonna say you got a thumbs up from Kurt right there.
Got a couple of them.
I'm just holding my arms like this.
The thumb is there though, Kurt. The thumb is like.
Oh, Young says they make those little roll-up keyboards. I've never seen those in person, but yeah, there's those too.
What do you guys use for music on site when you're allowed to, or when you can play music in that environment? Do you have portable speakers that you chillax to, or just your phones? Or
I'm recording so much, I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't listen to music very often. I'd like to.
The M12 radio. That's what I'll bring out.
Oh yeah.
And just turn on the Apple Music and let it ride. If I'm not recording, if you watch my last video, you can see it there. Like I'll play my music and I'll record something as whatever because I use my phone. That's what I use.
I want to get that Klein speaker. I don't know how many versions. I don't know how many versions they've made now.
Yeah,
but I want the newest one. Because I used to get those like GBL ones that you would clip on. I would just clip it to the tool bag.
Yeah, cool.
And I used to use those for like when we did change outs or installs, but we haven't done a lot of those. So now I went back to my AirPods. I just have my Pros in all the time because I like the Pros because you can hear people talking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
My charging case failed on my Pros. It works wirelessly, but the lightning port doesn't. It's so annoying.
Well, I always forget to charge mine though.
Yeah, same. What about you, Mick? What you rocking?
The JBL Flip 6.
Good one,
which is pretty good. It's I had a good sale on recently here, and 12 hours of battery, just Bluetooth to your phone. But JBL have an app too, which has it's one of those equalizer apps that they've got that customize your sound. So that actually makes a fair bit of difference. That's pretty portable, small. It's you couldn't clip it to your bag. It's just a little bit big for that, but it's small enough to leave up on a
wide open.
Wide open.
Welcome to. It's funny. He actually like so he's from Apopka, which is like right up the street from me. Which I was like, I always find it cool as shit when there's like, I don't know if like found out there's like RG3 lives around here. Chris Johnson, like all these football players, and it's just like weird. But I found Creed, yes, Mike, I do. Who doesn't?
Are they all living together?
Right? Is he back? Is he back to like good mental health? I know that he had
I think
shake up there, eh? Yeah.
He went a little wonky there. I was watching. Everybody listen to Creed, but he of course I do. Some of it.
Or Christian rap. If you listen to Ben Poole's album,
does he have
have you heard it? Have you heard it? I haven't heard it. I've asked for a copy of it, but
Brett found it.
He literally, is this legit, bro?
Brett, huh?
This is legit.
Yeah, Ben's a Christian rapper.
Yeah,
I
know. I'm dying to check that out
because I had him on my podcast and we talked about it. And I was like, is there evidence of this? I need to see a video or something. He's like, yeah, there's music out there. And Ben sent me one.
Yeah.
I listened to it. It's like, you can tell it's a super young Ben. And then Brett was in the chat when I had the podcast up and he's like, oh, this is going to bother me. I'm going to be up all night trying to look for this and this and that. He's like, I found it. He texted me, I found it.
Put the link in the chat, Brett.
I need to go through the text.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, man.
I definitely jam out to some worship music though, for sure.
Well, I don't listen to music while I'm working very much. but I'm jamming when I'm driving.
Okay.
Oh, that's the best.
So what do you got on when you're going between service calls or heading home, or what do you got? What are you
Well,
playing typically?
I like listening to Pandora.
I'll just
And,
say,
Yeah.
I'll either listen to 80s music.
this guy.
I think we summoned Brett.
All right, this is what we do. It's all. Everybody grab their phone, go to your Apple
Yeah,
playlist
yeah.
or whatever you have, and put on what
Yeah,
the
just
last
add
song
it.
you had on was.
All right.
All right, I got mine ready. Here.
You got yours ready?
Oh yeah.
The
Okay.
last song I had on. Well, I was listening to Pandora.
Oh, this one.
That
Oh,
was me. I was listening to some Elvis. This is Bon Jovi.
White Snake.
Oh, that sounds like Bon Jovi. The start
That's what I
of.
thought.
That's what I was listening to.
All right, Mick, what you got?
Death Cat for Cutie. Death Cat for Cutie.
Okay.
Remember
Oh
those
yeah, I
guys?
remember that one.
Yeah,
Adrian,
Long Division.
don't try to pick a cool song.
I'm not. I haven't been listening to music lately.
You just.
What I've been stuck on is
Gypsy Kings.
Oh, Gypsy Kings are cool. I like
How
them.
cool is that? Hey, I get to practice,
you
practice
dare.
my Spanish with you guys. Like, I seriously was learning Spanish before I went to the States, and then, but yeah. ¿Qué pasó, amigos?
Nada pasó. ¿Qué pasó contigo?
Mucho trabajo, poco dinero. Is that right?
I've been on a rap tangent lately.
Oh yeah.
A lot of work and a little bit of money.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Everybody's
So
name
what-
dropping theirs.
Motley Crue, yeah.
Motley Crue, Pink Floyd.
All right, so where do you guys stand on? So we had this debate. It's so funny. Like the
Chris.
supply house. I get into it with the dudes there. One dude's an older guy, and the other guy's like in his 40s. And the old dude's like, the one guy's like, the Beatles are the best, and this is a dude in the 40s. He's like, the old dude's like, bro, the Beach Boys were out, and the Beatles stole from the Beach Boys. Is what he's like that, and if it like lined up to where like the Beach Boys were out right before the Beatles, and like their sound was similar-ish. It's just funny, and I get them all riled up when I go in there. I'm like, so, we'll start talking that shit, and the guy gets all upset, but it's a good time.
Yeah. I know Paul McCartney was big into the Beach Boys, eh? Yeah, they're awesome. I don't know if I went off them for a long time, but I listened to them probably about 2 months ago. Like some of the early stuff is bloody awesome. It's still great.
Well, guys, in high school I played drums, and I tried to play like other drummers. And I got to tell you, Ringo Starr is one of the most famous drummers out there, but he can't play crap.
There you go. Put it down, son. Throw it down. Hot take. Bam.
Jeez, he got paid well though. Hey, he got paid well.
Yes, he did. He got paid very well.
I never got into him. I mean, who was it? Was it John? Well, John Bonham was nice.
Led Zeppelin.
Who was the dude for the 3-piece band? It's slipping my mind.
New.
Tom Sawyer.
Oh yeah, Thomas. Yeah.
Was it Neil
Rush.
Peart?
Rush. Neil Peart. Yeah.
Yeah, solid, right?
Yeah. Stuart Copeland, The Police. Oh yeah.
Can't go wrong there. Yeah. I don't know much of like stuff like that nowadays,
Tool.
like music.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, Rush. There we go. Now look at him. He's chilling.
It's already past his bedtime.
It's getting close to mine. I'll tell you that. I go to bed early, and there you go. Remember what movie was that, bro? Where like all they wanted to go. It was you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
It was like Yes. Was it Yes Man? No, maybe.
Yeah.
Yo,
No.
fucking good, bro. It's like so good.
What are you talking about?
No, it's not. It's not Yes Man. It's
No, because Yes Man Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, right?
Paul Rudd, and the other dude.
Paul Rudd.
Okay, There's a
Damn it.
movie, and it's basically Kurt like
Like
the
where they're
dude needs to find like a man friend, and he finds a guy, and like it's all about Rush, and like they were gonna go see Rush.
is it like Best Man or something?
Yeah, something like that. It was good.
Well, I thought Rush was good. I just didn't like the sound of the lead singer.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. It was a
Yeah.
3-piece band.
It's called I Love You, Man.
I love you, man. Great movie.
That's awesome. Yeah, and they
Is that
were
where you go slap at the bass? Is that the one?
Slap in the back. Yes.
Thank you, Sam.
That's a good
I
one.
always wanted to play an instrument. Kurt, are you still good at the drums?
I hadn't played in over 30 years, so I don't know.
But you got some rhythm. You think you'd be able to pick it up?
I'm not going to try.
All right, start now. Mick, you play any instruments?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I also played drums.
Okay.
So my dad owned a recording studio in Sydney, and
that's dope.
so I've been playing drums. Yeah, for
Okay.
a
Well,
number
we
of
need a
years.
video, and if you
yeah, go YouTube. Heathrow, San Francisco band is a little early 2000s little documentary on the band.
you
What?
Yeah. We're a Brit rock band, so it was about the same time as like
we got
Oasis
ourselves
and
a
Coldplay.
fucking celebrity, guys.
Yeah. No, let's try. Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah,
that's
being a rock star gets you into HVAC, baby. HVAC rock star over here. Let's go. Well, the other dude, Adam, was in a band too from Overtime.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in some. It was like I don't know, but that's cool. Hell yeah, man! Good for you.
Yeah, it was good fun. I had a few kits. I don't know what type of drum kit you have. I had a Pearl Export, and then had a vintage '62 Ludwig kit, which is a little jazz trap kit, and then a DW, nice DW kit. But yeah.
Wait a second.
You about to say something, Gert?
No, I think we got teabagged.
Hey, look, we can.
I wasn't looking.
Hey, I'll do it if you guys are down. I'll do it. I'm just saying we can all do this together. You know, it's got to be fucking simultaneous.
I just can't wait for the Knights of the Round Table to come down here to New Zealand or to Australia. That'd be awesome.
That would be fan-friggin-tastic, bro. It's expensive though.
I know.
Yeah,
we need a HVAC Tactical sponsored.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get Central Therm to fucking spot. Hey.
Oh wait,
speaking of
let me turn on these lights real quick.
What lights?
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, that made whoa. Whew.
Speaking of that magazine back there, I tried to order one of those, and
Put my light on.
Taking forever.
Yeah, no big deal.
You ordered a magazine?
I ordered a couple of things from HVAC Tactical.
Oh, he's not there. That's why.
On the 4th, and
he hasn't been.
No, that's no excuse.
None of those guys have been at work because they had the AHR, they had the symposium, and then they had the Central Therm event that they're still at right now.
That's no excuse.
No, but he doesn't. He's the only one that does his stuff. So I think he mentioned that last time.
All
for
play, no work, huh?
AHR or something that he'll get to it when he gets back.
What when you did the Central Therm thing, did they say like how long they've been around and doing stuff or no?
No, I didn't ask him about the company too much.
Okay, because I know their product's made out of it's a polypropylene.
Because he's been there for 9 years, so like I don't know how long they've been around.
I'm just curious if we'll dive into that later because it's a something. I was like, no. Anyways, no. The only point I'm trying to say is Vito's bases are polypropylene bases too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I'm like, so who did the idea first? Yeah, because Vito's been around. God, dude, it'll be like 25 years. What, next year or the year after? Like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know they were around that long.
Yeah, no, I saw it because I was like, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to Francisco. He said there's companies reaching out to him for like plastic line sets.
Bro, what?
Plastic lines?
Oh man, I had one recently that got offered to me, but I guess like it's because I work with somebody who pitches stuff to us now, and I guess somebody else might have taken it. I don't know, maybe Francisco took it, but yeah, there's these line sets, and I have to look back at the text to find out what the hell it was made. Well, like I don't know what it's made out of, but it's not copper. It's
Polypropylene?
other, probably Vito
Probably.
inspired.
But
Uh,
he was telling me like down in Central and South America, they're using these plastic line sets instead of copper or aluminum, which apparently has been used. And
oh, I've heard of the aluminum. Yeah.
and they have like a compression fitting
Oh wow.
that squeezes down on, like you may have seen on some of these gas lines, some of these flexible gas lines.
Yes, because when they told me about it, I thought they meant for like gas fittings or gas piping or something else. I was like, oh, you're talking about refrigerant. I was like, how the hell does that work?
Well, I told him, I said, will it withstand like 700 psi?
Mm-hmm.
And he told me they're rated for 2,000 psi.
We have
So I don't know if it's a real alternative or not.
I don't like the sound of it. But I'm sure like back in the day when everybody converted from like copper water lines to like, CPVC to PEX, yada, yada, yada. I think it could be something that works. Never know.
How long did it take you guys to adopt press fittings?
It's a sensitive subject for Jake.
Is it? Okay.
I want to fucking talk about this.
Well, well, yeah, like for you guys that, you got some history, and when do you start to incorporate some of the new emerging tech into your, what's the process, I guess?
Let me start off. Let me start off by saying they were sent to me, so I got the RLS kit.
Sure. Yeah.
Dude, you already messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were sent to me, and I tried them out. But we were looking into buying them maybe a year and a half ago. Like that's when I started seeing them quite a bit. The guys on Instagram that do the new installs. Now I would be very careful though. Jake's all about the push fittings.
Yeah, because
okay.
I would be very careful because a lot of the guys that I would see would do it right up on the unit, cut off the bells and
stupid, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I would never do it that way just because there's
either.
always room for error, right? I'm going to mess up, the fitting might fail, or I might not line it up right. Something might happen, or you need to go back in there to do something else and you're kind of screwed. So I've only used it where it makes sense. I use it on my walk-in boxes, and I've noticed it cuts down on a lot of time, and we're in and out, and I'm the one doing everything, kind of.
Sure.
Because the guys come in to help me just kind of set everything in place, and then I wire. I have to braze or press now and do a lot of the other things in startup. So it just helps me because I have so much to do, and it's quicker. I don't have to worry about busting out the nitrogen and the torch tank together. I press it, then we do our pressure test, and then go from there.
Okay.
Kurt?
I've used it. There are sometimes when you can't use a press fitting. So it's
the tool, right?
Advantageous to have it as an option, but you're still going to have to brace.
Yeah.
Just use it. Use it where it makes sense.
I noticed that fittings come with the sort of certified for certain gases, but with I guess R32 and some other blends, are they still okay to use on that? I see a lot for the 410A and other, but I just don't. I don't know.
Well,
it helps if it's something that you can cut down some time on, like. Yeah. But like I said, we were looking into buying one before RLS came in and gave us one, but like we were looking into it because my dad was
one?
Huh?
Who gave you one?
RLS, rapid locking system.
Okay. Solid. Good product.
Very good.
I tell you what, I need
love
one right
to
now,
get my hands on one of them with all my multiple thousands of followers for them to be able to get an idea on how to use one. I think it would be very beneficial.
Yeah. My dad was the one actually interested in buying them because
Yeah.
He's always like, what can make it quicker? What's easier for you guys? Like, my dad doesn't do HVAC or anything, but he's like, what makes your job easier and stuff like that. So we're looking to get one, and we even had somebody come down and demo the Zoom locks, the other brand, and they're very different also. So just do your research.
What do you prefer?
RLS. I have other reasons why I don't like the other brand, but that's a different topic.
Speaking of
Do you
that,
want to talk about it or
Not on air.
Yo, let's go.
Is there any other new things that you guys are testing out now? Yeah, tech tool wise.
speaking of which,
There you go, Kurt.
my Milwaukee vacuum pump,
Brand new.
brand new
Nice.
Milwaukee vacuum pump, did not do so well today. When I first turned it on, it's supposed to go automatically into high speed. It would not go into high speed. It was stuck in this manifold mode, which is about a quarter of the speed it can go. And I had to turn it off, take the battery off, put it back on, and turn it back on to get it to go into high speed. I just hope that's not going to be a regular thing.
Fucking Milwaukee. Shit ass company.
What?
You got the flag right behind you.
Right next to the flag.
What the hell is that doing in here? Yeah, I bought that shit when I first started getting into tools. I was like, fucking like, getting a chub for fucking Milwaukee all the time, dude. And like now I'm really not that fixated on it. It's just where I'm at in terms of like what I use. Like I don't care anymore. Like, but it is fun to just like people get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I may be switching out from the pack out. We'll see.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Yeah, hot take, but stay tuned.
All right. Mick, I appreciate you for coming on. Are you at your day job over there?
yes, sir. Just playing
Day job
rookie.
with the electric company, and then HVACing on the side gig.
Yeah.
Fucking dude, man, right there. Solid.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
I appreciate you for coming on the show, man.
Yeah,
Later,
thanks for having
dude.
me on. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Later.
So you going to drop pack out?
Huh?
You going to drop pack out?
I might.
You see what my desk is?
Let's see.
I was thinking about getting
Is that all it's good for, though? Let's be real.
I have some extra ones in the garage now because I didn't have room for them in the new van. So I was thinking about getting those what are they, like the tabletop workbench plates and kind of repurposing them like for the garage and stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean I have so much of it. Like people
You got like
are,
a whole tower.
Yeah, no, dude. So here's the thing. That's what I was just actually talking to my buddy the other day. So I used to do installs. So I had tons of like the shit that I had in here. Like I used to do water heaters. I used to do boilers. I would do heat pumps. I would do gas furnaces, oil burn. I needed a lot of shit, right? And this is when I lived up in Maryland. So like each fucking box was dedicated, and I had 2 rollers, one dedicated for heat pump and overkill. Fuck yeah, but I had it right. And then when I came down here, switched to service. So now like I started to utilize the service side of the boxes. That's why I have all this shit. And I've actually sold a probably about like 10 different boxes. I mean, I still have the same stacks y'all seen before, but I would get comments and videos on like that Tough Belt one, or don't even look like you use it. Well, motherfucker, if you just go back to my videos 2 years ago, you'd see I use my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Same here. Like the extra ones I might, like I said, repurpose or put in the truck or something and use them for something else.
They make a good desk.
Clearly, man. And you got a tool bag there, bro? What's that? You know what I mean?
All right, we got another guest coming in before we get off.
Yeah.
Man, I tried to get on with the Kiwi, but I couldn't make my way on here. I was trying to get my speakers working for like 20 minutes. I didn't do any podcasting this week because this week was trash.
Where are you at?
I'm in Houston. I taught the first CO2 trainer class with that trainer, and I had a
Oh,
class
nice.
of 11, and I am peopled the hell out.
I can tell.
I'm war.
You're here with us.
Well, Curtis is awesome. Adrian's awesome. You're like one of my kids, Jake. So I mean, that's where we're at.
I don't get it. I wish I was as young as you you want me to be. I love it.
You're young at heart, man.
That's about it. And see, look at that positivity. What a good guy.
But no, I just want to come on and say hello. I was actually, I heard you talking about one of your tools, Curtis, and I was curious if you took the hammer to it.
Which tool?
I don't know.
You
There
don't
was
want to
two of them that
You
sounded
don't
like you
want
was
to take
pissed about.
a hammer to that one. No,
No, I didn't take
it's
a
the
hammer.
hammer.
So I just want to come on and say hello. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't you ever be sorry. So, Kurt, you take the hammer to it?
No.
Oh.
To which one?
I guess we were talking about the vacuum pump. I'm not taking a hammer to that.
No, there was
Well-
another thing you were talking about. You said something else pissed you off.
There's a lot of things that get under Kurt's skin. It's kind of scary now that I think about it.
All these companies have to worry now about
Right? Like
if they're gonna make it
this
on
is
that.
the guy you don't fuck with.
Infocon surely reached out real
This
quick.
dude buys his own products. We can't buy him off. That's my man.
Kevin called me yesterday. He was at a conference, and he's like, "Yeah, there was a couple manufacturers." He's like, "They were giving me FMIs." I was like the FMIs, like they wanted to take you in the back or wanted to take you in the back, like which one? He's like, "Not that one."
Yeah.
So
You gotta say the shit that you gotta say, bro. You know what I mean? And like you said, like people listen now.
yeah,
Tech, what up, dog?
what's going on, house? But yeah. Oh, what are you guys up to this week? I haven't talked to you guys. Usually we're bullshitting on the text. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Well,
the
Working, just working.
group chats have been kind of quiet lately. Everybody
I
working.
gotta wait for you to take the lead on that, bro. Because you go hard, and once you're in it, it's like fuck, we gotta feed this beast. You know what I mean?
My main prerogative is trying to make Gil piss himself.
Yeah, you did well. You did well.
But no, like I said, this week, teaching is always exhausting for me. Like I'd rather, not that I'd rather work 24 hours, but I think teaching for 8 hours is puts more of a wear on me than actually, teaching for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's just mentally exhausting because you're thinking about every single thing, trying to make sure that you're right, making sure that you don't give any false information, making sure no one gets hurt, making sure as you're going through the curriculum, you're basically rolling through and like, okay, well, I'm going to say this and this is what you can do, but this is what I legally can say. You know what I mean? So like, I don't, you can do this, but, follow what it says in the book, wink, wink, nudge, that thing. So just so I don't get in trouble,
Yeah, CYA.
Oh, by the way, I found besides messing up like wiring for like schematics, when people have to do their field evaluation, I found my second favoriteest thing in the world. One guy fucking ran. So I so the CO2 trainer, so we have reliefs on there that's like 1740, 1740, 650, and 435. And I found a really creative way to make the 1741 sound like a real, foghorn choo-choo train. And I'm watching everyone, and I go to the guy, I'm like, watch this. And I hit some buttons over there, and all of a sudden, and like, some guy bolted, and I don't know who it was because I was too busy watching everybody else. And then we got back in the class. I'm like, all right, dude, man up. I said, who fucking bolted? No one raised their hand. I was like, come on, someone did. I saw someone run. And the one dude was just like, what's going on? But like, and then later on today, they were having fun yesterday. And they came in, they were kind of cumbersome this morning. And so I might have or might have not right in the beginning of the class.
Hit him with it.
Oh man, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Oh, you want to play these games?
No, actually I have to blow the charge tomorrow. Because otherwise you have to keep the compressor running the whole time. And I'm not keeping charge in it because CO2 will just build up to whatever the pressure is and whatever the temperature is, right? So Was it 87 degrees? It'll end up getting 1,055 pounds, right? So I'd have to keep the compressor running in order to keep it contained. So I was like, screw it, I'll blow it. So you guys will get a message tomorrow, and you'll see how loud that shit is.
Let's go.
I was gonna say you should be recording that stuff, and
Yeah,
we could have
you
seen
bet.
who ran out.
You know,
I
I
worked
made
on
that.
CO2 just one time.
Yeah.
It was a container for a gas facility. They sold CO2, and they had this great big container that they had to keep refrigerated.
So we use something similar to that. So I know what the container you're talking about, but so for a backup auxiliary, so when a store loses power, right, pressure's just going to go up.
Yep.
So what they'll have is they'll have a brazed plate heat exchanger on there. They'll have a condensing unit. That's probably what you worked on, yeah. And
Yeah.
then essentially you had a pressure switch on the CO2 side, and then it would just the pressure of the CO2 would get up to X. Kick on the liquid line solenoid for the HFO or HFC and bring down the pressure so it doesn't rupture the reliefs, right?
Yeah. So the thing with this one was the condenser fan motor failed.
Oh no.
And you got to shut it down. And it was like, please hurry.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead.
like in a hurry, but it was in an enclosure, so it wasn't exactly. It was a condenser fan motor, but it was a blower motor. And so I had to really hurry to get that thing in before they just flipped their wigs.
Oh no, because I mean you have a relief on that tank. I don't know what the structural, relief pressure is of that tank, but I mean, I know, like I said, like as the temperature goes up, 32 degrees is 490 pounds saturated, right? And you go up to, I think 800 pounds is like 65 degrees saturated. So she goes up from there. And like I said before, CO2 is one of those things that once it hits that super critical state, 1,055 pounds, anything after that, there's actually no pressure temperature relationship. It becomes this weird liquidy plasma type crap. It literally legitimately looks weird. So like it's really cool on the trainer, so you can actually see what liquid CO2 looks like. And then you can hit it with the transcritical pressure, and it gets like, it looks like layered liquid is really what it looks like. It's really, really interesting. I'll send you guys some pictures.
Please do.
Right.
What did Jason say? Heard a burst plate on a low pressure chiller blow once.
Butthole puckered.
Yeah.
Damn,
Dang, 2,500 pounds of 134A released.
that's how people die. They suffocate with that much refrigerant escaping.
Yeah. One time I had to work on a 134A little mini cooler, and then like I hit the flame with it by accident because there was a pocket of gas still in it, and that cleared a room. I can imagine what 2,500 pounds can do.
I love when forklift drivers hit coils. That's my favorite.
Oh, damn.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag down the show, man. I just wanted to come in and say hi.
No, I want to show something real quick. I was trying to pull it up. This is what we were talking about a little while ago. The I don't know what they're made out of. These new line sets.
Oh, plastic.
This one was the one that was pitched to me, the Python line set for refrigeration. I have no idea what it's made out of, but that's what they were trying to pitch to me to kind of work with them and stuff. Replacing our
you
copper.
saw that up there. Go back up for a second, because I think PERT is the kind of plastic, and I think AL is probably aluminum. Yeah,
PERT,
Probably.
AL.
I don't know, but they're
They're out there.
Sorry, couldn't see.
But yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, because Kurt was talking about Francisco, who he's going to work with, or he was talking to a company that did something similar. I was like, I don't know if I trust that, but we'll see.
I don't know how I feel about all those fittings. I mean, I don't know. I still have a problem with press fittings. I don't think they have anything anywhere really to do with like heavy commercial stuff. Because I mean, my thing is,
No,
technicians mess things up, right? You put the wrong oil in there. Now you have two different oils in there, and two different oils are going to do the same thing it does to your gauges. It wears down the rubber inside, right? So my thought is like, what's it going to do to the rubber inside? Like
Yeah, because
small-
I think even with the, I don't know if it was the press or the push ones, you had to get some specifically like for mineral oil or whatever. Like they made you get, like it really depends because of the gasket.
Yeah.
I mean, plumbing, fine. You know what I mean? You're just you're losing water if God forbid it leaks. Water isn't what what's $4.49 going for a pound, right? What's $40 a pound we're selling it for? It's probably like 15 or 10.
Friggin' mech room looked like a Cheech and Chong party.
Look like that meme I did the other day, bro.
What?
I said it looked like that meme I did the other day.
Oh yeah, dude, you're going hard on those memes.
Yeah, I was about to say, my man just out here fucking.
Well, so my kids will be going to bed. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna relax here for 2 minutes, and then
That always happens to me. Yeah.
and then you have like a brilliant idea, and you're like, this would be amazing, and then you just you go that, and then you start looking for that video, and then you catch another video, and you're like, shit, I can make something out of that.
Save that.
Oh yeah, so like I'm constantly just downloading new stuff, and yeah, I don't have any hobbies.
That's what happens to me too. I end up staying up because I want to edit something or I think of stuff at night when I should be going to bed, but it happens.
Gotcha.
All right, guys.
Pull up that video I sent you.
Oh, I gotta email it real quick. Kurt, I actually had something similar, but it's because they didn't size the duct to the diffusers right, and they used a bunch of tape to like attach it.
All right, I'll get it. Can you get it? You got it?
Well, you got it.
Well, I just have it in my the video.
Well, try it. There you go.
Can't hear it, Jake.
It's a plenum made out of tape.
Ingenuity right there.
What's the R value on that?
Was it popped off when you got there, or did you?
I did
feel
that.
it? Oh,
I
okay.
had to take the panel off to look at the coil, and
Found that it was just tape.
I was looking at it thinking, please tell me there's some metal behind that.
Dude, that's some Ted Cook shit. I swear, Ted always be finding that type of stuff.
I found myself watching a lot of Jeff's stuff, trying to figure out how to do duct work, because that's something that there's two things I'm really bad at. It's insulating pipe and doing duct work. It looks like I'm finger painting.
I never had to do that, so I'm good.
I used to love doing duct work, bro. I miter the shit out of it, up, down, around. I love metal duct.
I was gonna say people give me shit because around here it's all duct board.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
Duct board here.
I was like, I don't put it in, I don't do it, but that's all we see.
What they
See,
do.
but here's the thing: these cats are from the South and Florida, and so they have trailers down there, right? So they don't like the duct board underneath with where all the gators and the snakes and the meth is hiding, right? Well, we actually put our stuff in houses, so that's what makes it different.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever
Alright,
that
guys.
fucking means. I'm in that.
I don't know if you all want to
fucking
close out on.
asshole.
I don't know if y'all want to close out on anything. I don't want to keep us on here too long.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. But
It's always good to have you, Brett. You can be our fucking fourth, dude. Come on.
I'll be your fluffer.
You'll be our fill-in.
You fluffer.
Can we not?
all right, guys.
This is going live.
Stop it, guys. Stop being so ridiculous.
Jeez.
Are y'all good? Are y'all good to sign off?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
If y'all
Appreciate
want to,
y'all.
yeah, if y'all want to stick around, I just got to hit the outro and everybody watch. And I appreciate y'all for coming out.
Thanks, everybody. Y'all
Bye,
are the
guys.
jam.